That's John Churchville on the tabla drums. Okay. Now to play one of the bluesiest of all instruments, the slide ukulele. To do a song that was written by Willie Dixon, the great Chicago blues composer, and he wrote it for Little Walter, the great Chicago blues harmonica player. And it's called Dead Presidents. And it's all about money. Because if you get out your wallet and look at all the bills, there's a picture of a president on all the bills, except for the $100 bill has Benjamin Franklin, and all the rest are presidents. And this song goes through all the different denominations. And it gets up to Franklin. There's still $100 Franklin bills. You don't see them very often. But there used to be $500 McKinley bills that looked like this. They were taken out of circulation in 1969. And there used to be $1,000 Cleveland bills. And so they're mentioned in this song. Those dead presidents, those dead presidents. I ain't broke, but I'm feeling mighty bent. Everybody's crazy about those dead presidents. Well, a little bit of Lincoln can park your car. Washington, well, he can't go very far. Jefferson's good when you go to the track and you think you're gonna bring some big bucks back. Those dead presidents. Those dead presidents. I ain't broke, but I'm feeling mighty bent. Everybody's crazy about those dead presidents. Hamilton on a 10, he can get you straight. Jackson on a 20, now he's really great. But if you're talking about a poor man's friend, Grant can get you out of any trouble you're in. Those dead presidents. Those dead presidents. I ain't broke, but I'm feeling mighty bent. Everybody's crazy about those dead presidents. That's really sweet. A 500 McKinley, that's the one for me. And if you get a Cleveland, you're really set. $1,000 Cleveland is hard to get. Those dead presidents. Those dead presidents. I ain't broke, but I'm feeling mighty bent. Everybody crazy about those dead presidents. Hey, John's back. All right. Oh, you taking my money? Oh, that's good. Tablas are a very interesting instrument. It's the only instrument I know of that you tune with a little hammer. You don't want to tune a violin that way, no. The name of this song is Route 66. And this song was written in 1946. And in 1956, my parents took me and my two brothers on a trip, and we drove all the way to California, and we took Route 66 before the interstates ever were even thought of. Well, have you ever planned to motor west? Take my way, take the highway, that's the best. Get your kicks on Route 66. It winds from Chicago all the way to LA. More than 2,000 miles all the way. Get your kicks on Route 66. Where you go through St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, Oklahoma City, it looks mighty pretty. You'll see Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona. Don't forget Winona, Kingman, Barstow, San Bernardino. Won't you take my timely tip? When you take that California trip, get your kicks on Route 66. St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, Oklahoma City, it looks mighty pretty. Flagstaff, Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona, don't forget Winona, Kingman, Fausto, San Bernardino. If you plan to travel west, take the highway, that's the best. And get your kicks on Route 66. 66. Yeah, your kicks on Route 66. It's funny how things happen. I've known that song my entire life. I heard it on the radio as a kid. And it wasn't until like 2 weeks ago I thought, I ought to learn that song. And guess what? I did. Hey. Well, I've been teaching my harmonica, and I've been playing harmonica for 61 years now. And we get along quite well, but I've been trying to teach it how to sing in English. It sings in harmonica, but I thought I could maybe teach it how to sing in English. So I got this little song, a John Hartford song called Hey Babe, You Want a Boogie? And so I thought I'd teach that song, simple song. So listen up, harmonica. It goes like this. Hey babe, you want a boogie? Boogie, woogie, woogie with me. Okay, you do it. Close. I'll try it again. Hey babe, you want a boogie? Boogie, woogie, woogie with me. No, it's with me. It's not with me. It's with me. Boogie, woogie, woogie with me. Close enough, don't you think? Well, hey, babe, you want a boogie? Boogie, woogie, woogie with me. You can sing it, too. Hey, babe, you want a boogie? Boogie, woogie, woogie with me. We can boogie over here. We can boogie over there. Come on, baby, we can boogie everywhere. Hey, babe, you want a boogie? Boogie, woogie, woogie with me. We can boogie in the house, we can boogie in the yard. Come on, baby, it ain't that hard. Hey, babe, you want a boogie? Boogie, woogie, woogie with me, everybody. Hey, babe, you wanna boogie? Boogie, woogie, woogie with me. We can boogie on the floor, we can boogie on the table, we can boogie on the landing if you think you're able. Hey, babe, you wanna boogie? Boogie, woogie, woogie with me. Hey, hey, babe, you wanna boogie? Boogie, woogie, woogie with me. We can boogie in the living room, boogie in the den. Come on, baby, let's do it all again. Hey, baby, you wanna boogie? Boogie, woogie, woogie with me. Hey, babe, you wanna boogie? Boogie, woogie, woogie with me. Oh, yeah. Okay, years ago, I recorded a solo record, and I wrote this song.
I can hardly hear it at all.
I know, it's very strange.
Then it's kind of a quirky song, and I never played it live until I got with John Churchville, and we have a band called
That's the highest it can go.
Karma Quartet. It's John Churchville and Brennan Andes and Dan Ripke, and we do this song. And it was like, in all the other bands I was ever in, it was like too weird. They didn't want to touch this one. It was too weird, but we do it anyway. However, John and I have never played it just as a duo. We've only played it with bass and electric guitar. So we're going to try it.
We haven't rehearsed it as a duo either.
No. But we're going to give it a try. Storm clouds are brewing. Time to be moving on. No use in hanging on. Now that the laughter's gone. Sleet on my windshield, cold rain on my mind. I'm going back to Texas, gonna worry you off my mind. Sleet mixed with snow and rain, right on the borderline. Windshield wipers slapping time. I'm gonna worry you off my mind. Chilly winds are blowing, chills me down to the bone. Now I'm driving all alone. I'm going back to Texas, gonna worry you off my mind. It's gonna take some time. Sure enough, gonna take some time. Going back to Texas, just to hear the wild ox moan. Now I'm driving all alone. All alone. I'm taking my time, taking my time. Nicely done. By the way, this is a jaw harp, sometimes called the Jew's harp, and it's just this one little metal frame with some springy piece of metal that goes in between your teeth, in and out of your mouth, and it just has one tone to it. It's like having a vocal cord instead of in their throat, between your teeth. But you can shape that sound by going oi, 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 oi. And you can get all the vowel sounds. And then also, if you breathe through it like this, while you're hitting the twanger, it sounds like this. Now, if you hit the twanger, that's the twanger, and you breathe through it and move the inside of your shapes of your mouth around, then you get sounds like this. Okay, now you know what this is. Okay. Well, way back in 1972, I was in a band called New Heavenly Blue, and we were recording an album in New York City, and Chris Brubeck, the leader of the band, said, on this one song, I want just boing, 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 just. And he said, who can do that? And I said, I'll go get a jaw harp and I'll do it. And I went down the street and I got a jaw harp and I came back and I went, done. But then, what else can you do with it? But I added all this harmonica technique, breathing technique. And so anyway, here's a little song called Georgie Buck. By the way, this instrument's found all over the world, but it is also found in India, where it's part of classical music in India, and it's called a mursing.
Morsing, yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, so it gets along with the tablas quite well. My name is Georgie Buck. I've never had no luck. I've always been treated this way, boys. I've always been treated this way. And it's oh me and it's oh my. What's going to become of me, boys? What's going to become of me? Woo! Well, Georgie Buck is dead as he lay in his bed. He said, never let the devil have his way, boys. Never let the devil have his way. If you let him have his way, he's gonna lead you astray. Never let the devil have his way, boys. Never let the devil have his way. Well, Georgie Buck is dead. The last thing he said, dig me a hole in the ground, boys. Dig me a hole in the ground. Lawyers, snakes, and politicians got me in my bad condition. What's going to become of me, boys? What's going to become of me? Woo! Oh. Cheers. Wow, it's amazing. This is even quieter than the Ark. Oh yeah, I still have all those effects on there. Well, I keep a ukulele handy in my house. This one I have on a stand in my office, and that one's on a stand in my office, but I have another one that's on the desk in the dining room. So whenever I feel like, I gotta play a ukulele right now, there's one within reach usually. And I just picked one up one day, and I was trying different things on it. From G to E minor, G, E minor, C, F, C, G, D, and wow, that sounds good. Right here in the front row is my wife, Connie. Hi, Connie. And she puts up very well with me playing songs over and over and over and over and over again when I'm trying to learn them. And this was one of them. And then after playing those chords for a few weeks, I thought, there ought to be some words that I could fit in there. And it was probably a month later, I came up with these lyrics, and I kind of like it. Oh, and John and I have never played it. He's never heard it before.
Never heard it yet.
But I think he'll catch on. Do you think he'll catch on? Yeah, me too. Do you think he'll catch on? At the very end, when it just stays on a G chord for a real long time, there's no more changing the chords, it's going to fade out. Just fade out. Until no one can hear it.
Okay.
Okay. But that's at
ready.
the very end of the song. Okay.
Rehearsal over.
Oh, that's right.
The song will end. I got it.
A little more reverb than that. Here we go. There we go. Something I wanted to tell you, something I want you to know. I love you, yes I do. Something I wanted to tell you, something I really want you to know. I love you, yes I love you. Ain't no doubt about it. I truly love you. Yes, I do. You know it's true. Well, there's something I wanted to tell you, something I really want you to know. I love you, yes I do. Something I wanted to tell you, something I want you to know. I love you. I do. Wanted you to know. Yeah, I love you. Wow. It's never been played with tablas before. And it's never been played in public before. That's the debut, that one. Again, John Churchville doing a fine job. You were probably wondering, why is there a violin and an extra mic? It's because Emily Slomovits is going to join us. This is a song, I like to go back and find some of those old gems from a long time ago. And this one is by Charlie Poole and the North Carolina Ramblers from 1925. I kind of changed a few of the lyrics. That's okay, that's the folk process. Last night as I lay on my pillow, last night as I lay on my bed, my thoughts went back to my old mother dear and the last kind words that she said. And she said, don't let your deal go down. Don't let your deal go down. She said, don't let your deal go down, 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 till you see your last go round. Emily. Oh, keep playing, sounds good. Well, sometimes I live in Milwaukee, sometimes in Memphis, Tennessee, and sometimes I live down in Rio de Janeiro, but it makes no difference to me. And I say, don't let your deal go down. Everybody can sing. Don't let your deal go down. Well, don't let your deal go down, 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 till you see your last go round. some cornbread when I'm hungry. Pour me some cider when I'm dry. Peel me a greenback when it's time to pay the bills. Send me up to heaven when I die. I said, don't let your deal go down. Everybody sing. Don't let your deal go down. Don't let your deal go down, 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 till you've seen your last go down. Well, last night as I lay on my pillow, last night as I lay in my bed, my thoughts went back to my old mother dear and the last kind words that she said. And she said, don't let your deal go down. Don't let your deal go down. And she said, don't let your deal go down, 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 till you see your last go round. One more time. And don't let your deal go down. Don't let your deal go down. She said, don't let your deal go down, 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 till you see your last go.
Yeah.
Whew. That set went pretty quick. We're going to do one more song in this set and then take a short intermission and then play a whole lot more, and Emily will be back for almost every song in the second half. All right. I've been playing with John Churchville for years and years and years. And I've known Emily even longer than I've known John Churchville. But we've only played a handful of gigs together so far. And it's going okay, isn't it?
I should have brought somewhere. There's a picture of me as a tiny child with you and some other musicians, and I should have. I definitely know where that picture is in our house. I should have brought
I'd love
it.
to see it sometime.
Yeah.
I've known about her since the day she was born, and we met soon after that. Okay, we'd like to end this first set with a song called Keep Your Eyes on the Prize. And it's a song from the civil rights era, and it was, and then a very good friend of mine who happens to be here, his name is Les Slomovits, and he and I wrangled together some more updated words, and it goes like this. When I listen to the news, I get those old downhearted blues. Keep your eyes on the prize, hold on. But we cannot give up hope. We must find a way to cope. Keep your eyes on the prize, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Keep your eyes on the prize, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Keep your eyes on the prize, hold on. When united, it is clear we don't have to live in fear. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. Building walls and spreading hate will not make America great. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. All right. Freedom's name is mighty sweet. Brothers and sisters, soon we'll meet. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. The only chains that we will stand are the chains of hand in hand. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on, hold on, keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on, hold on, hold on, keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. All right, we'll see you in a few minutes. Thank you.
That's Peter Madcat Ruth right there.
Yeah.
Woo! And John Churchville.
Well, all right then. Is anyone ready? Okay, I'll be ready
Anyone,
then.
Just one person, all we need.
Okay, this is a song I put on a solo CD in 1994. So that's a while ago. Yeah, wow. Yeah. And it's called the State Street Strut. And so imagine a summer day in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and you're walking just on State Street near the Diag. That's what this... Anyway, keep that in mind, and here we go. he left. He'll be back, though. Now, I'm just kind of crazy about train songs. And so I'm going to do this solo thing called the Steam Engine Train. And then those two delightful people will come back up and we'll do two more train songs. But I'm going to start with this thing I call the Steam Engine Train. And when I was a little kid, from my earliest memories, I lived near a railroad track, like a half block away from the Chicago Northwestern Railroad. There was 3 parallel tracks. There was trains all day and all night. I loved it. Some people think, oh, the train's coming, it's too noisy. But I loved it, loved being by the trains. And I was born in 1949, and almost all the trains when I was a little kid were steam engine trains. By the time I was 11 years old, all the steam engine trains were gone and they're all diesel trains. But I was there for that transition. And the steam engine trains were just amazing. They'd sound something like this. Whoa. All right, I'd like to invite John and Emily back to the stage. I also lived, it's right outside Chicago where I grew up, and Chicago was the center of railroad traffic in the, I guess it still is, yeah, I guess, but it was so many trains coming in out of Chicago. And back in the 50s and 60s, there was so many train lines. And I had the good fortune to ride on the Chicago Northwestern, the Chesapeake in Ohio, the Baltimore in Ohio, and the Illinois Central. Yeah, and then it all turned over to Amtrak after that for passenger trains. And, oh, there's that train rhythm again. You can't get enough of that. This one's called the Rock Island Line. It came out of Chicago and went west to Rock Island, Illinois, and then further on out west. All right, so John, I want you to keep going because I forgot to put a harmonica in my harmonica rack. Ah, yeah, that's right. woke up this morning, I was feeling mighty fine. Today I'm gonna ride on the Rock Island Line. Well, the Rock Island Line, mighty good road. Rock Island Line, it's a road to ride. A Rock Island Line, it's a mighty good road. If you wanna ride it, gotta ride it like you find it. Get your ticket at the station for the Rock Island Line. Well, it was cloudy in the west and it looked like rain, and around the curve come a passenger train. Rock Island Line is a mighty good road. A Rock Island Line is a road to ride. Rock Island Line, it's a mighty good road. If you want to ride it, gotta ride it like you find it. Get your ticket at the station for the Rock Island Line. You know what I think we need now? I think we need a violin solo. Well, I may be right and I may be wrong, but you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Well, the Rock Island Line, mighty good road. Rock Island Line is a road to ride. Rock Island Line, it's a mighty good road. If you want to ride, I gotta ride it like you find it. Get your ticket at the station for the Rock Island Line. Now you can drive in a car, you can fly in a plane, but I like it best when I'm riding on the train. Well, the Rock Island Line, mighty good road. Rock Island Line is a road to ride. A Rock Island Line, it's a mighty good road. If you want to ride it, gotta ride it like you find it. Get your ticket at the station for the Rock Island Line. Well, one train song isn't enough, so we're going to do another.
You know, Madcat, I don't know if you know this or if we've talked about it, but in Indian tabla playing, in the classical playing, the fast playing they call rela. And when I asked my teacher, who is from India, when I asked him, where does rela come from, he said, the rails of a train. It's very fast, and it goes... The relas are always fast, and they go like a train. So.
Very good. I'm glad. I didn't know that. I'm glad to hear it. Well, as I mentioned before, there were so many train lines that, and every city, every major city was connected to other cities via the trains. And there was one railroad line called the Louisville and Nashville Railroad. And they had a train that was this real fancy train that went from Cincinnati, Ohio to New Orleans. And it was on the Louisville and Nashville Railroad, which was shortened to the L&N, the L&N Railroad. Again, it's that train rhythm having it. Well, isn't it folks, if you want to take a ride, get a ticket on the train they call the L&N Pride. It's the Pan American Boogie. Lottie, Lottie, what a train! It takes off from Cincinnati and it boogies down to New Orleans. With the headlights swaying from side to side, it's the best train liner that you ever will ride. It's the Pan American Boogie. Lottie, Lottie, what a train! It takes off from Cincinnati, boogies down to New Orleans. If the gals won't kiss you, a racehorse will. It's the Pan American Boogie. Lottie, Lottie, what a train! It takes off from Cincinnati and it boogies down to New Orleans. Now I got a little gal down in Tennessee at the Nashville station. She'll be waiting for me. It's the Pan American Boogie. Lottie, Lottie, what a train! Takes off from Cincinnati and it boogies down to New Orleans. Down in Alabama, it's the Pan American Boogie. Lottie, Lottie, what a train! It takes off from Cincinnati and it boogies down to New Orleans. Yeah, it takes off from Cincinnati and it boogies down to New Orleans. Yeah, it takes off from Cincinnati, boogies down to New Orleans.
Hey.
Yeah, I think I got 2 endings now. I think I got 2. That's a record.
Huh. I just noticed that this is the one that we didn't rehearse at all. Well, you and I rehearsed it.
Woohoo!
There's a lot of that going around.
You know what? Everything's gonna be fine.
Oh, yeah.
I might need my word.
Well, back in, there was this thing called the Folk Music Revival. Did any of you survive this? I was there. Anyway, back in the 60s, all this folk music was being played on the radio, and all this new stuff that fell under the category of folk music. And here's one that was written by Richard Farina, and Richard and Mimi Farina put it out on an album in 1965. Mimi Farina, by the way, was Joan Baez's sister. How about that? Anyway. Well, no use crying, talking to a stranger, naming the sorrows you've seen. Too many byways, too many bad times, too many sad times, and nobody knows what you mean. But if somehow you could pack up your sorrow, give them all to me, you would lose them. I know how to use them. Give them all. use rambling, walking in the shadows, trailing a wandering star. No one beside you, no one to hide you, nobody knows what you are. But if somehow you could pack up your sorrow, give them all to me, you would lose them. I know how to use them. Give them all to me. No use roaming, walking by the roadside, seeking a satisfied mind. Too many highways, too many byways, and nobody's walking behind. But if somehow you could pack up your sorrow, give them all to me, you would lose them. I know how to use them. Give them all to me. If somehow you could pack up your sorrows, give them all to me, you would lose them. I know how to use them. Give them all to me. Give them all to me. This one? How about that?
Interesting.
There you go. Much better. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Just had to give it the eye. Give
I
it the
did.
eye.
You just
I
had to
shook
give
my
a very
finger at
stern
it.
talking to, yes. You shall not
Oh. Okay, here's an old song. And when I say that, it's quite a bit older than all the other songs we've done today. This was written by Stephen Foster in 1854. That makes it 171 years old, but I like it. It's called Hard Times Come Again No More. Let us pause in life's pleasures and count the many tears while we all share sorrow with the poor. 'Tis a song that will linger forever in our ears. Oh, hard times come again no more. 'Tis a song, the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. While we seek mirth and beauty, and music light and gay, there are frail forms fainting at the door. Though their voices are silent, their pleadings looks to say, oh, hard times come again no more. There's a song, the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around the cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. Tis a sigh that is wafted across the troubled wave. 'Tis a wail that is heard upon the shore. 'Tis a dirge that is murmured around the lowly grave. Oh, hard times come again no more. 'Tis a song, the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. Oh, hard times come again no more. Oh, hard times come again no more. Oh, interesting. That last one was written in 1854, and the next one is from 1954.
Look at that.
Just 100 years later. When I grew up in Chicago area, I listened to the. My dad worked at home, and he'd have the radio on a lot during the day, and he often listened to WGN, which is a very powerful radio station, but it was broadcast from Chicago, and so we can get it great on our radio. And they'd play everything, every style of music. They'd just, it was in the 50s before, it was kind of in the 60s that radio started to be, just rock and roll stations or classical stations or this and that. But WGN back then would just play everything. And I heard this song way back when it came out in 1954. It was a hit. Country would fall under the category of country music. And wait a minute, I need a harmonica. Here's one. I have 12 to choose from, but I'm particular about which one I put up here.
Slightly important.
And I think just for fun, I'll tune this thing. So. That one's a little flat. Huh, that one's a little sharp. That's interesting. Usually they go sharp, but they went flat. Anyway, it's a song called The Truck Driving Man, 1954. Stopped by a roadhouse in Texas, a little place they call Hamburger Dan's. I heard that old jukebox playing a song called The Truck Driving Man. Well, the waitress, she brought me some coffee. I thanked her, then I called her back again. I said, that song on the jukebox, it sure does suit me, 'cause I'm a truck driving man. Well, pour me another cup of coffee. It is the best in the land. I'll put a nickel in the jukebox and play that truck driving man. Into my old semi, and just like a flash I was gone. I got those old 18 wheels a rolling. I'm on my way to San Antonio. Well, pour me another cup of coffee, for it is the best in the land. I'll put a nickel in the jukebox and play that truck driving man. When I get my call up to glory and they take me away from this land, I'll be driving my old semi-truck up in heaven. Know why? 'Cause I'm a truck driving man. Oh yeah, well, pour me another cup of coffee, for it is the best in the land. I'll put a nickel in the jukebox, play that truck driving man. Only costs a nickel. Well, pour me another cup of coffee, for it is the best in the land. I'll put a nickel in the jukebox and play that truck driving man. Well, pour me another cup of coffee, for it is the best in the land. I'll put a nickel in the jukebox and play that truck driving man.
All right. Ooh, another singer.
Yeah, I have them. That's helpful.
Now we're jumping way ahead to 1967. Little pebble upon the sand, now you're lying here in my hand. How many years have you been here? Little human upon the sand, now I'm lying here in your hand. You to me are just a passing breeze. The sun will always shine in your land, depending where you stand and where you find yourself. Now you have my blessings, go your way. Happiness runs in a circular motion. Thought is like a little boat upon the sea. All our lives are deeper than you can see. You can be happy if you let yourself be. Happiness runs in a circular motion. Thought is like a little boat upon the sea. Everybody is a part of everything anyway. You can be happy if you let yourself be. Happiness runs in a circular motion. Thought is like a little boat upon the sea. All our lives are deeper than you can see. You can be happy if you let yourself be. Happiness runs in a circular motion. Thought is like a little boat upon the sea. All our lives are deeper than we can see. You can be happy if you let yourself be. Well, happiness runs in a circular motion. Thought is like thought is like a little boat upon the sea. All our lives are deeper than you can see. You can be happy if you let yourself be.
Now that one I broke a sweat on.
Whoa. That's another one we neglected to rehearse, but it came off okay.
Yeah, of all the songs, I broke a sweat on that one.
Well, in case you forgot who's up here, that's Emily Slomovits.
Yeah.
And John Churchville. Emily, you better introduce me, okay?
Well, I was, okay, yeah. That's Peter Madcat.
Okay.
Madcat Ruth.
Thank you very much. Well, we're going to end this show with a song that I especially like. And it was written by a fellow who happens to be here. His name is Les Slomovits. I warned him before the show that we play it in a different key, put in a different chord, and hold some of the other chords longer than he does. But he said, go for it. Is that what you said? Go for it. Okay. Okay. Oh, here we go. The sun will blaze, moon will phase, the stars will shine at night. All that burns and all that turns will fill the sky with light. But who will love if we don't love? Who will light the way? Who will love if we don't love? And who will carry on? And who will carry on? Sing that with us, all right? Well, who will love if we don't love? Who will light the way? Who will love if we don't love? And who will carry on? Thank you very much. I'm so glad you could come out tonight. Again, Emily, John.
Theater Madcat Ruth. Woo!
Well, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Well, everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. When I see my neighbor coming, I'm gonna let it shine. When I see my neighbor coming, I'm gonna let it shine. When I see my neighbor coming, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. The light inside is the light of love, and I'm gonna let it shine. The light inside is the light of love, I'm gonna let it shine. The light inside is the light of love, and I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hey, John, look at those drums. Well, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everybody sing. Well, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Just the audience now. This little light of mine. And now everybody, well, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. All right. Goodbye, Zoom.
Oh yeah, they're out there somewhere.
Thank you all for coming.